Two families wake at dawn. One spends 3 extra hours on basic tasks, another uses technology efficiently, and you're still checking your phone before eyes fully open. Same religious roots, 3 completely different days. 10 routines revealing what technology actually costs and gives. Morning wake-up methods. Amish families wake to natural light and roosters, with no mechanical alarms. The father rises when an internal clock or animal sounds wake him, typically around 4:30 or 5 a.m. He then wakes the rest of the household by voice or gentle shaking. This natural wake-up means some seasonal variation. Winter mornings start later than summer mornings, unless someone forces themselves awake in darkness. Mennonite families use alarm clocks and increasingly cell phone alarms. Wake time is precisely controlled regardless of season or natural light. The family rises at chosen time, not when biology or animals dictate. This allows scheduling precision that natural wake-up methods cannot match. Appointments can be made for specific times with confidence everyone will be ready. Sleep patterns, shaped by technology, extend backward from wake-up time. Knowing an alarm will wake you allows staying up later. Natural wake-up requires getting to bed early enough that natural rhythms wake you at appropriate time. Amish families typically sleep by 9 p.m. Mennonite families might stay up until 10 or 11, using alarms to compensate the next morning. Morning devotions. Amish families gather for mandatory family Bible reading in German before starting the day. The father reads from the German Bible while family sits silently. This takes 15 to 30 minutes every morning without exception. The reading happens in German even though children might understand English better, maintaining linguistic connection to heritage and preventing easy comprehension that might encourage questioning. Mennonite families have individual or family choice about morning devotions. Some families gather for Bible reading in English. Others pray individually. Still, others skip formal morning devotions entirely, praying silently before meals instead. The flexibility allows families to adapt to varying schedules and personal preferences rather than following uniform community requirement. Flexibility versus rigid structure represents different approaches to faith formation. Amish rigidity ensures devotions happen regardless of feelings or circumstances, building discipline and habit. Mennonite flexibility respects individual relationship with God and acknowledges that forced devotion might breed resentment. Both approaches have merit and drawbacks: consistency versus authenticity, discipline versus freedom. Breakfast preparation. Amish breakfast preparation using a wood stove requires starting a fire, waiting for it to heat, then cooking everything from scratch bread baked the day before, oatmeal cooked on the stove, eggs from the henhouse that morning, bacon or sausage from their own preserved meat. The process takes 60 to 90 minutes from fire starting to plates on table. Multiple women often work simultaneously on different tasks. Mennonite breakfast using modern appliances takes 20 to 30 minutes. Turn on stove or microwave, cook eggs, toast bread, prepare cereal or oatmeal. Some convenience foods might supplement homemade items, store-bought bread occasionally, instant oatmeal for rushed mornings. The efficiency allows more sleep or time for other morning tasks without sacrificing nutrition. Time investment differences accumulate dramatically over years. Spending an extra hour on breakfast daily means 365 extra hours annually, over 15 full days per year spent just on one meal preparation. Multiply this across all meals, and the time difference becomes staggering. Amish families invest that time deliberately, viewing it as valuable work, teaching children and maintaining tradition. Children's school departure. Amish children walk or ride buggy to one-room schoolhouse, typically within 1 or 2 miles of home. Older siblings escort younger ones. The journey takes 15 to 30 minutes, depending on distance and weather. No bus scheduled to meet means departure time has some flexibility, though arriving late shows disrespect. The walk or ride happens in all weather: snow, rain, extreme cold. Mennonite children take school bus or car to modern school, often traveling significant distances to reach schools with multiple grades and proper facilities. The bus arrives at specific time, requiring precise morning coordination. The ride takes minutes in heated vehicle rather than extended time exposed to weather. Missing the bus creates genuine problems requiring parents to drive children. Education philosophy differences show in school transportation choices. Amish maintain one-room schoolhouses within walking distance, specifically to avoid buses, larger schools, and exposure to non-Amish children. The isolation protects children from worldly influences but limits educational resources. Mennonite acceptance of modern schools provides better facilities and broader education but exposes children to secular influences. Morning coordination challenges differ based on transportation. Amish families need children ready to leave but have flexibility about exact timing. Mennonite families must coordinate multiple children's schedules, bus times, and carpooling arrangements. The modern system is more efficient but more fragile. Missing the bus disrupts the entire day. Amish system is slower but more resilient to timing variations. Mid-morning work patterns. Amish manual labor continues without breaks beyond brief water and bathroom stops. Men work fields with horses or hand tools. Women manage household tasks, gardens, and food preservation manually. The work is physically exhausting, requiring constant movement and exertion. A farmer might walk miles daily following horse-drawn equipment. Women might stand hours stirring, kneading, or scrubbing. Mennonite technology allows efficiency and breaks. Tractor work covers more ground faster with less physical exertion. Washing machines handle laundry while women do other tasks. The efficiency creates time for breaks, coffee, and brief rest periods. The work still happens, but with less continuous physical strain and more varied activities throughout morning. Productivity differences are dramatic. An Amish farmer might plow 2 acres daily with horses. A Mennonite farmer plows 20 acres with tractor. The productivity gap means Amish families need more members working to accomplish comparable agricultural output. Children begin serious work younger and continue longer because family labor is essential, not optional. Physical exhaustion levels affect everything from afternoon energy to evening activities. Amish workers are physically exhausted by noon, having already worked 5 or 6 hours of hard manual labor. Mennonite workers are tired but not depleted, having done mechanized work requiring less constant physical strain. The exhaustion level determines what's possible in afternoon and evening. Exhausted people have fewer choices: lunch and midday rest. Amish families gather for a large hot meal at midday when men return from fields. This is the main meal: meat, potatoes, vegetables, bread, dessert. The meal preparation takes significant time and the eating takes 30 to 45 minutes. Some families include a brief rest period after lunch, particularly during harvest season when workers need recovery before afternoon labor. Mennonite lunch is lighter and less ceremonial. Some families eat together, but many grab quick meals between activities. Sandwiches, leftovers, or simple foods replace formal hot meals. The meal takes 15 to 20 minutes. Little rest period because work has been less physically depleting and afternoon schedule might be tight. Family gathering frequency affects relationships and communication. Amish families eat together 3 times daily, creating multiple connection points and opportunities for conversation. Mennonite families might only gather for dinner, with breakfast and lunch being individual or grab-and-go affairs. The different patterns shape family cohesion and communication frequency. Time dedicated to meals reveals priorities about food, family, and pace of life. Amish families dedicate 2 to 3 hours daily just to eating meals together. Mennonite families might spend 1 hour total. The time difference isn't wasted versus efficient. It represents different values about whether meals are social, spiritual events or fuel stops between activities. Afternoon communication. Amish communication requires face-to-face, contact, or physical travel. Coordinating anything means walking or driving buggy to neighbor's house or sending child with message. Emergency communication requires someone physically traveling to get help. Doctor appointments need in-person scheduling. Buying supplies requires going to store and hoping they have what you need. Mennonite phones allow instant coordination and connection. call to confirm appointment times, coordinate pickups, check if store has needed items, call for help during emergencies. The efficiency eliminates wasted trips and allows real-time coordination. Family members working different locations stay connected throughout day. Time spent on logistics differs enormously. An Amish farmer needing to coordinate with 3 neighbors about shared equipment might spend 2 hours traveling for conversations. A Mennonite farmer makes 3 phone calls in 10 minutes. The saved time multiplied across hundreds of coordination needs annually creates hundreds of hours of difference. Emergency response differences can be life or death. Amish person having medical emergency needs someone to physically travel for help minimum 15 to 30 minutes before help is even called. Mennonite person calls 911 immediately. In cardiac arrest or severe injury, that time difference determines survival. The Amish accept this risk as cost of refusing phones, viewing immediate help as less important than maintaining separation from worldly systems. Evening chores. Amish evening barn work is entirely manual. Milking cows by hand, feeding animals individually, cleaning stalls with pitchforks and wheelbarrows, hauling water from pumps or wells. The work takes 2 to 3 hours for typical family farm. Children participate extensively. Even young children have real responsibilities. The physical demands mean everyone is exhausted by bedtime. Mennonite mechanical milkers and modern equipment reduce evening chores to 45 minutes or 1 hour. Machines milk cows efficiently. Automated feeders distribute food. Electric lights make work safer and faster. The efficiency allows time for other evening activities and reduces physical exhaustion that forces early bedtime. Hours required for same tasks shows technology's real impact. Both families keep similar numbers of animals and produce comparable output. But Amish family spends 15 to 20 hours weekly on barn work, while Mennonite family spends 6 to 8 hours. The 12 extra hours Amish invest aren't wasted. They're deliberately chosen as preferable to relying on worldly technology. Children's involvement levels differ in intensity and age. Amish children as young as 5 have real chores requiring significant effort. Mennonite children help, but often with less critical tasks since machinery handles essentials. The difference teaches different lessons. Amish children learn they're essential to family survival. Mennonite children learn to be helpful, but aren't burdened with critical daily responsibilities. Dinner and family time. Amish dinner is formal meal with structured conversation. Family gathers at set time, father leads prayer, meal is eaten with minimal distraction, conversation follows acceptable topics. After dinner, family might gather for evening Bible reading, children do homework, women clean up. Activities are limited reading, conversation, simple games, early preparation for bed. Mennonite dinner is more casual with varied activities after. Meal timing has more flexibility. After dinner, children might do homework in their rooms, watch limited television, play board games, or read. Women use dishwashers rather than hand washing everything. The evening has more individual choice about activities and timing. Evening entertainment differences reveal different philosophies about leisure. Amish entertainment is communal and conversation-based since individual entertainment options don't exist without electricity. Mennonite entertainment can be individual reading with good light, listening to music, watching educational programs. The different patterns teach children different lessons about leisure and family time. Bedtime routines reflect different daily exhaustion levels and morning wake requirements. Amish families are in bed by 9 p.m., exhausted from physical labor and knowing they must wake early naturally. Mennonite families might stay up until 10 or 11, less physically depleted and confident alarms will wake them at chosen time. Evening preparation for tomorrow. Amish evening prep includes laying out clothes for morning, preparing and positioning kerosene lamps for next day, ensuring wood is stacked near stove for morning fire, confirming animals are secure, checking that necessary items for tomorrow's work are accessible. The preparation takes 20 to 30 minutes and is essential because morning won't allow time to search for things. Mennonite evening prep involves setting alarms, checking calendar for tomorrow's appointments, perhaps looking at weather forecast, ensuring car has gas. The preparation takes 5 minutes. Technology eliminates most preparation needs. Lights turn on instantly, heat adjusts automatically, information is available immediately when needed. Planning differences show how technology changes relationship with time and preparedness. Amish families must anticipate needs because addressing them takes